Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a glam everyday look. Just something so if you're feeling a little extra that you want to do, be something easy that you're able to get through for the day. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. And without further ado, let's get started. So first I'm going to go ahead and take my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I love this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put it into my problem areas, which are on my cheeks, on my forehead, on my chin, and on my nose. I'm just going to push that in. I hope everybody is having a good day. I know with all this coronavirus going on, a lot of people are stuck inside, not really working. So I hope this video can bring some enjoyment to you. We can sit together and do our makeup together. So now that that's in, I'm gonna go ahead and take my foundation. Right now I'm using the Mary Kay Time Wise foundation. I'm really enjoying this so far. I use color C170, which is a beige color. And like I said, I'm really enjoying it so far. And I have my little wet sponge here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit on the back of my hand. Now what I've learned with this foundation, I've only used it a couple of times, but it is a little runny. So you kind of just be mindful of that. It's just a little bit runny. But I got a little bit on my hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add my sponge in, and I think this is a really good color for me. It sinks well into the skin. It kind of feels like your skin but better, which is nice. See, and it kind of took away that discoloration that was around this eye. Kind of hides the redness around the nose, redness on the forehead, redness on the cheeks. It's a nice foundation. And I'm just gonna apply a thin layer. I'm not gonna be too heavy with it today. Now on some days I might be a little extra heavier on it, but today I'm just gonna be really light. All right. So the next thing I'm going to move into is I'm going to move into concealer. That was the only thing I didn't pull out of my makeup bag. So bear with me for a moment. So the concealer that I do use is the Age Rewind Eraser from, this is from Maybelline. I go heavy with the concealer underneath the eyes because I put it, I get it on top of my eyes and I kind of put it down onto my cheeks too for just some more coverage. So I do go a little heavy with my concealer. But it kind of cancels out everything, which I can appreciate. There we go, concealer is on. Perfect. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and powder my whole face. I am gonna take my Ulta Beauty, just my regular Ulta Beauty powder, and my BH Cosmetics powder brush. Just swirl it in the powder, swirl it on the face. And this helps set everything. The foundation doesn't really need to be set. I do it more so for the concealer because the concealer is a little bit more wet than the foundation is. We're gonna play with some really fun colors today. I'm actually really excited to show you the palette that I just got. It's not a new palette, it's been around for probably a little while, but I've played around with it once and I really, really am enjoying it so far. The colors are really nice. And I think if you guys can get your hands on it, it would definitely be something worth the money. Next thing I'm going to take is I'm going to go ahead and, I know in my last video I did my eyes first, and this time I'm doing my face first. And you know, it really doesn't matter. You can do your eyes first, you can do your face first. I flip-flop all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and take my BH Cosmetic. This is another powder brush, but I like to use it for bronzer because it's got that nice flat top. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Hoola bronzer, swirl it in there. Get it on my cheeks, down on my jawline, a little on my forehead. I do really like this bronzer. I might have to splurge and get the full size when I'm ready. See, and I love it because that side of my face looks nice and sun-kissed and now that that is on, we're going to move into the eyes. Actually, scratch that. I think I'm going to do something different today. I think I'm going to do my lips first. I don't normally do my lips until the last thing that I do, but my lips are kind of dry. So I'm actually going to take from the palette that I got. It is the Makeup Revolution Pro. It's their new neutral, but it's their lipstick, and it's in the color Velvet. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if my camera will pick it up. I think it's Velvet. Yeah, it's Velvet. And it's such a pretty color. Like, look at that color. It's so pretty. And actually, I'm going to swatch it for you guys. I've never swatched something before. Oh, it's so pretty, and it's so creamy. I mean, look at that. It's so pretty. Now, I will tell you, this makeup, or this lipstick is heavily perfumed. I haven't worn it yet, so I'm hoping that once I put it on my lips, I'm not gonna smell it the whole time. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, that just made my lips pop. Awesome. That's so nice. It's comfortable so far. It kind of has that perfumey taste to it. So be mindful of that. But now we're going to move into eyes. And actually, before I do eyes, I'm going to do my eyebrows because they need to be done. I'm just going to go ahead and take my Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil. I love this thing. It comes with a spoolie on one side. It's just awesome. Brush up the brow hairs. And then go ahead and go in. See how when no one talks when they do their brows? You have to focus. But I like this this product because it has that triangle tip to it, so you can get those brow hairs just right. And I figure since this is a glam look, I need to put my eyebrows on today. Whereas in my last look, I didn't do my eyebrows. And I don't do them every day. It just kind of depends on my mood and if I feel like doing them. Take that spoolie. See, I kind of deposit the product wherever, and then I take this spoolie through and just kind of fill in where I need to. All right, one brow done. See, like, I know that looks like crap right now. Get that spoolie in there. Soften it up. There we go. So how is everybody doing? How are you doing? Are you quarantined? Are you still working? Are you prepared for quarantine? How are you doing today? I'd love to hear down in the comments how you're doing today. So the palette that I'm so excited for, okay, so little story time. I was in Ulta the other day and I had a gift card. Now I use the app Drop, and if you don't know what Drop is, what it is it's an app that basically you do your regular shopping. No, this is not sponsored. Don't worry. They don't even know I'm mentioning them. But you shop like you normally would, and for every dollar that you spend, you earn a certain amount of points. So, and then those points convert to dollar amounts for gift cards that you can redeem. It's an awesome app. So I had an Ulta gift card, which I was really excited for. So I was walking through Ulta and I'm like, I don't know what I want to spend this money on. I don't know what I should get. I know I should get something for the channel so that way I have something to review. Well, then I saw this palette and guys, I had to get it. Had to. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So this is the the Makeup Revolution Pro New Neutral, the Revolution Pro New Neutral Luxe Shadow Palette. And guys, I'm going to show you it. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at all of those colors. They've got some purples, some pinks, some glitters. You get a nice size mirror. It's gorgeous, guys. It's gorgeous. All right. Now, I was thinking about swatching all of these colors for you, but there are 18. Just check my math. Yep, there are 18 shadows in here. My arms are not big enough to do 18 shadows, and it would take way too long in this video. So I'm not going to do that this time. However, if you do want swatches of them, let me know down in the comments, and maybe I'll do another little video of just the swatches. So let me know if you want to see the swatches. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take, let me just find the brush that I want to use to lay down the first color. There it is. So I'm just taking my BH Cosmetics. This is just an eye brush. It's a fluffy brush. And I am going to go into the color Let's see, what color do I want to go into? I'm going to go into this color down here at the bottom here. It's called Whisper. It's a nice neutral color, and I'm just going to fluff it all over the eye, all the way up to the brow bone. And these shadows, guys, are pigmented. I mean, they are gorgeous. I mean, I barely dipped into my brush, and you see how pigmented that is? I mean, it's pigmented. It's so pretty. I was so pleased that I got this. I was bummed because at my local Ulta, they didn't have it on the shelf. And so I asked one of the clerks, I said, you know, hey, do you by chance have a palette in the back? And they were like, well, it depends on what palette. And I was like, well, it's the Makeup Revolution one. And they were like, oh, well, can you go grab it and we'll see. And like, so I went and grabbed it, and I went back to the clerk and showed him which one it was. And he was like, yeah, let me go back and check. And oh my God, the whole time I was waiting for him to come back, I was like, oh my God, they're not going to have the palette. Why would they have the palette? And then he had the palette, and I was so excited. So next I'm going to go into Zoned, which is right up here. I'm going to use the same brush. You guys will learn I use the same brushes for a lot of stuff. I don't have a lot of brushes, so I just use the same brush that I have. So I'm going to go into Zoned, and I'm going to focus that right in that crease. Just to get a little bit of definition. I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope that you guys enjoy my content. I know I've only put out a couple of videos. Well, this is my second one. You see how that color laid down? It's so nice. So nice. Has like a purple tint to it. I didn't know if I was going to play with the glitters today, but I think I'm going to. All right, let me actually, so I think my ring light is dying, so sorry guys. I'm gonna turn on the good old bathroom light. All right, so that's on. I'm actually just gonna turn my ring light off because it's not doing anything right now. All right, so then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go into this golden color right here. Ooh, very, very soft. You don't want to push too hard in it. Oh, look at that color. All right, there's a little bit of fallout. Should have probably done my eyes first. Oh my God, look at that color. Look at that color. I'm gonna go ahead and take my powder brush. Oh, that comes off pretty easily. Awesome. Awesome, fantastic. I mean, there's still a little bit, but that's to be expected with glitter, I mean. But look at that color. That is so pretty. So, so pretty. All right, go ahead and do the other eye. So pretty. Oh, I'm thoroughly impressed. Take my powder brush again. Ooh. Oh, so pretty. Now, since my eye makeup is done, I can go ahead and do a little bit under the lash line. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take this Infallible L'Oreal black liner. I just got this. I have no idea how this is. Ooh, it's nice and creamy. Line my water lines. Oh, that went on really nice. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take my Lash Paradise mascara and put that on. Oh, got a dot on my nose. I don't like putting this mascara on my lower lash line. I just don't think it works very well on my lower lash line. So I don't put lower lash line mascara on. And let me go ahead and get something to get that dot of mascara off. Perfect. All right. And then the last thing I'm going to do is set my face. And this is the Ulta Beauty Matte Setting Spray. Like I said in my last video, it's aggressive. Ooh. Whew. Fan myself dry. I have to say, the lipstick is really comfortable. It's definitely, I don't really feel that it's there, and I can't smell that perfumey smell, which is good. So I'm very, very pleased by that. Just like I did in my last video, just kind of press out all the stuff. All right, and the last thing that I'm going to do, and the only reason I'm going to do it last is because I forgot to do about it before, is I'm going to take this Luna by Luna highlighter, baked highlighter, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it to my cheeks. I do really like this highlighter. It's very, very pretty. It's just subtle, which I like. I'm not a big highlighter person. It's a pretty highlight. Let me just go ahead and dab that in. A little too heavy, heavy-handed. Oh, and I got glitter on my face. Well, you know, that's to be expected, so. But this is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. I hope that it kind of took your mind away from what's going on in the world right now and kind of, you know, made you feel a little bit better. I hope that I can do that for you. And I hope that you guys will stick around for my next video. Hopefully I'll start posting 1 to 2 videos a week, as this makes me really happy to do, and I love playing with makeup. So if you have any questions or anything that you'd like to see, go ahead and leave them down in the comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.